What is going on, everybody? It is Josh Thomas here from the Bit Block. Let me get myself situated. Oh my god, I'm revealing a bit too much there, but it's kind of hot in here right now. I probably should have gotten up and turned off the heat. Hey, welcome to another edition of Joshy Jabber. It is your old buddy Josh here, and we're going to jabber on about whatever's been going on in my life or updates at the channel. In case you haven't seen a Joshy Jabber video before, like I just said, it's a video where I just talk about anything and everything. I've got some good updates to talk about with the channel, all sorts of stuff going on. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it. So as many of you know, the Nintendo Switch launches. Hold on a second. I moved the microphone. Let's move it a little bit over here. There we go. Perfect. Nintendo Switch launches in a week. I am so incredibly excited. I mean, I have spent the last generation of Nintendo basically not loving the console. I didn't really like the Wii U. Didn't really like it from day one. There's a few games on it that I really loved, but it was painful for me to make it through the Wii U generation. And now we've done it, and in 1 week we get a brand new Nintendo system that looks amazing. I love the Switch already, and I like a lot of the games coming out for it. Man, it seems like we got a lot of games announced in the last month that have really bulked up the launch lineup. So I wanted to start actually by telling you guys what you can expect in terms of coverage here at the Bit Block for the Switch. First of all, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. How am I going to cover that game? Well, I'm going to do a video journal series, and it's not going to be a typical video journal series where I talk about it as I'm playing it. I'm going to play the game on my own time, peacefully, just enjoy it and let it all wash over me with its greatness. And then I'm going to jump in front of a green screen, sit back and relax, and talk about my experience playing the game through the week. You know, I'll probably do a video journal for this, maybe like 1 or 2 of them a week. And then I'll just talk about what I loved, what excited me, what maybe I didn't like, or something that I thought looked really beautiful, or just talk about it. I'm sure it'll just be a lot of me being excited, talking about things that I loved. So I'm really going to talk about very specific things or little discoveries and whatnot. Obviously, I want to try and avoid people being spoiled for things. With a new Zelda game, everybody's always really worried about spoilers. I totally respect that. I totally agree with that. So I'm going to find a way to make sure you're not spoiled if you click the video. So some of them will have spoilers, but I'll make sure you know that before jumping into it somehow. So yeah, I play slower than most people though, so there's a good chance that these video journals will talk about things that you've already surpassed in the game yourself. So it'll really be kind of an impressions, or you know, it'll be a fun video series, I think. So let me know if you're interested in that, or let me know if you're like, oh, I'm not gonna watch that. That's gonna have spoilers in it. But like I said, you'll know. I'm not going to review that game, though. That's going to be the main type of coverage for it. I will probably also make some videos that are like little tips and tricks or secrets in Breath of the Wild or whatever. Do some of those. But yeah. Then, we're going to be filming a bunch of episodes of The Fold for Snipper Clips, Super Bomberman R, Fast RMX, 1-2 Switch. Dang it, I think there's some that I'm missing out on. But we're filming about 4 or 5 episodes of The Fold for games. And in those 4 or 5 games, we will make maybe multiple episodes per game. Haven't decided just yet. I know we will probably definitely play every game in 1-2 Switch. I can't wait to make Nick do the runway model thing. You know damn well Nick's not going to do this, but I'm going to make him at least play it. It's going to be so fun. I think that I know it's a little egotistical, maybe a little self-centered, but I promise you, our coverage for 1-2 Switch is going to be some of the best. Some of the best on the internet, because it's right up our alley here at the Bit Block. The Bit Block was basically created to cover the sillier games, so I think it's going to be pretty funny. And getting Nick, Mr. Grumpy Pants, to play 1-2 Switch, forget it. It's going to be amazing. Snipper Clips, oh my god, I can't wait to film for The Fold with that. So there's going to be a lot of Fold episodes. Going to be doing the video journal series for Zelda, some bonus videos for Zelda, some bonus videos for all the games, you know, stuff that I can't necessarily predict now because I haven't played them, but once I play them, I'll be inspired by something and make a video about it. So yeah, it's such a fun, exciting time to be a Nintendo fan right now, finally. I feel like me and Nintendo, our relationship is like Elliot and E.T. Remember in E.T. where like, E.T. was drinking and he got drunk, and then Elliot was like drunk in school, and then like E.T. was dying, and so Elliot was dying. It's like they shared a connection of health somehow, and so that's the way it was with me and Nintendo. Nintendo was kind of doing terrible during the Wii U days, and they're crazy and they don't know what they're doing, and I was the same way. But now they're like becoming good again, and I'm excited. It's It's good. I probably should button this up a little, but it's kind of hot in here. I think I already said that at the beginning of the video. But yeah, it's an exciting time to be a Nintendo fan. Hey, if you haven't watched it yet, I did a trailer with my great buddy Cleffernotes. Cleffernotes did the music for the trailer. I compiled all the game footage together, and we made the ultimate Nintendo Switch hype video. It has a whole bunch of games in there, probably a lot you might not even know about yet, so watch it. It's a great video to watch if you want to get hyped for the Switch. I would recommend you start every single day by watching that video until the Switch launches. It'll get you hyped, get you excited. Pass it along. Whenever somebody tells you that the Switch doesn't have anything to play or whatever, show them that video. That video was actually inspired by the old 2006 Wii trailers that we saw at E3. I loved those trailers so much. I would watch them so much, and I was like, man, Nintendo really didn't do that kind of a thing with the Switch. So I decided to do it myself, and Cleffernotes did some great work on it as well. So check that out. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the coverage more lately. I feel like I have made some good strides towards improving the content here at the BitBlock. And it's only going to get better when I finally get my hands on a Switch and we have games flowing out for it. But I've been actively trying to make the channel better. So let me know how I'm doing in the comments, maybe. I've also even been trying to make the thumbnails better for videos as well. They were a little lazy at times, like in the past. So I've kind of upped my game there, and I feel like they're a little bit more interesting to look at. So I think that about does it with, the Switch discussion. We're going to go on to talking about a few other things. But rest assured, my goal is to make the BitBlock one of the greatest Nintendo channels on YouTube. And in fact, the most entertaining Nintendo channel on YouTube. I'm going to be bringing back those video reviews where I'm in front of a green screen and I've got my own custom designed background for the game. I feel like those were some of the most effort that anyone has ever put into a video review. I want to bring that back. I want to try super hard to entertain you guys and make you feel like you are very, very happy and proud to be subscribed to the BitBlock. So those will be coming back. I'm going to do one of those for Snipper Clips. Probably going to do one of those for Bomberman as well. So we'll see. We shall see. Oh my god, I'm so excited about Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's battle mode. I never thought it would happen. I'd play Mario Kart 8 with Nick on the Wii U and we'd be playing the battle mode online and we'd just be like, whoa, god. We would just be so sad about like what could have been, because it's such a beautiful game. It's got great music. We were just like, man, if only this had a real battle mode, and now it does? Oh yes, that's gonna be my summer. My summer nights, have the window open, have a fan on, cool, fresh air, well, it wouldn't be cool air, it'd be hot, but the fresh air from the fan, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe battle mode on the TV there, sitting back, relaxing, talking to Nick as we play. It's gonna be heaven. Like, I know some people are like, oh, I'm not buying the same game again, but it's got a battle mode, for God's sakes, and it's real. It's got like 5 modes in it, and all right, I gotta calm down. But I'm very excited about that. Very excited about that. So yeah, another thing I'm going to be doing, by the way, this is kind of maybe a weird thing to point out, but I've actually made these really cool, well, I've made one of them, to be honest here, but I'm going to make more. I've made this really cool carrying case bag for the Switch, for myself, because I didn't want to buy one, and I wanted one that was more cool than just the standard carrying case right now. So I customized my own. You can get this fabric at Joann Fabrics that is like Mario or Zelda or just Nintendo related. So I made my own Switch carrying bag. I stuffed it with a foam material so that it's nice and paddy, so that it doesn't damage the Switch. And I'm going to be giving those away on social media in about 3 or 4 weeks. Probably not even that long. Probably about 2 to 3 weeks. So if you want your own free carrying case for your Switch, keep an eye on my social media on Twitter and Facebook. But they're pretty cool. It's got a magnet in it to stay shut. It's got a little, like, what would you call it? Not string, but like a string there to hold it or something. You'll see it. I'll post pictures. They're actually really cool. I learned to sew recently for reasons that I can't talk about right now. But there are a bunch of projects that I'm working on here at the BitBlock, and one of them required that I learn how to sew. I'm making a lot of, like I said, not only am I going to be pushing forward with some of the best traditional style Nintendo coverage with reviews and all that type of the fold and Let's Plays or whatever, but I'm also pushing forward with some of the most original, crazy amounts of effort imaginable video content. So there's about 3 features I'm working on right now. I can't talk about them yet because I want it to be a big surprise. For once in my life, I'm shutting my mouth and not talking about something before it's done. But in about early May, you guys will see those. And I want to show you so bad right now. I've been working on it for about 2 months now, behind the scenes, secretively, but we got some great original content that you won't find anywhere else coming up here to the Bit Block. It's themed around Nintendo, of course, but we'll move on from there. We can't talk about that anymore. There will be an update about Make Believe at that time as well, but I have nothing to say as of right now. Oh, and all the video coverage here at the Bit Block, like the reviews and the Fold, is going to be shot on a very expensive camera that I recently purchased. So there's going to be higher quality video for whatever that means to you. I don't know. I just figured I'd point it out. Virtual Console is not going to be at the launch of the Switch. I'm not too bummed out about that. Mostly I'm excited by that because to me it sort of suggests that Nintendo is probably going to do something different with the Virtual Console on Switch. GameCube games, for example, and maybe they're just not ready yet. Maybe they don't have the emulations running flawlessly, so they're gonna, delay it by a couple, maybe 3 months. I'm cool with that. To me, it suggests that something's going on with the Virtual Console that's really cool, and that's why it's not launching with the Switch. But if we get it in like 3 or 4 months, and it's really just typical NES, Super Nintendo games, and there's no GameCube games, I'm gonna be pretty pissed off. So, we'll see. I've got hope for GameCube games. There's no way they can't put GameCube games on this thing. Oh man, being able to play Super Mario Sunshine on the go, holy lord. Anyways, what else did I wanted to point out? Oh, I genuinely don't remember if I talked about this, so it'll be a little embarrassing if I have, but I don't think I have. I've talked about it in previous videos, but I'm going to C2E2 this year. C2E2 is a convention in Chicago in April, and it's basically like a pop culture, anime, video game, superhero convention thing, where people cosplay and or go or whatever. I'm going to be going to it, and for the first time ever, I'm actually going to cosplay. I've only been to the convention once, so I guess it doesn't really make much sense to say for the first time ever. That suggests that I've been to a lot of them. But anyways, I actually have it here with me. I'm going to go to C2E2, and I'm going to wear my latex Zero Suit costume, which probably should be stored a little bit better than I store it. But gonna be squeezing my body into this. It's pretty squeaky and stretchy. It's a little bit difficult to get into this, but yeah, there's the front. Zips up on the shoulders here, because that's the best place to put it, because there's a big symbol in the back. I didn't want a zipper running down the back. That's where my butt's gonna be. Imagine that. If you go to C2E2, you can spank me right in that general area. But yeah, pretty excited to wear this bad boy at C2E2. It's gonna be fun. I don't know many dudes that have done a cosplay as Zero Suit Samus, but a dude version of it. So, yeah, it's like I said, I probably should take better care of this. Well, I mean, it's not like it's ruined or anything, but I probably should hang it up and put it somewhere. But I'm excited to wear that to C2E2. You should go. Let me know if you're going to C2E2. Leave a comment below, and yeah, hopefully I get a chance to meet some people. Gonna be there for probably about 4 or 5 hours because after about that point, I would probably die. This suit, I don't know if you realize this, but latex doesn't really breathe like a normal material. This is like a second skin, so wearing this for more than like 5 hours, I'd probably literally be dead. I also changed the color you can see there. The little Chozo symbol is it's like a metallic gray, and I went with white on the back because I didn't want it to look like I was cross-dressing. Not that I really care about that. I'm not like against that or whatever, but I want this to seem like it's a dude version of the Zero Suit thing. So kind of changed a few of them. I also put the symbols on both hands. Symbol there, and then there's a symbol on the other hand. But yeah. Go to C2E2. Even if you're not going, now you have a reason. You'll be able to spank me in my shiny rubber butt. Come on. Why would you pass up that opportunity? What else? Oh, I've also got like those cuffs that she wears, that Samus wears. I have to put those on. And then I've got the boots that I customize. And then I have the holster that goes around your thigh. So yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm going to probably die of heat exhaustion, but it'll be fun. What else is there to talk about? Oh, and also, by the way, I've been working my butt off. I've been jogging. I've been doing crunches. I've been lifting. I'm trying to get really lean, muscular, like the way that I used to be. In fact, brace yourself. This is what my body used to look like. Now, before you get all like, oh my God, that's pornographic. Just imagine that it's like a swimmer. That's what when you look at the Olympics and you watch swimmers, they're basically wearing that. That's actually a dance belt, by the way. So before you question why I'm wearing that, it's a dance belt. But that was what my body used to be, and I look at that and I'm just like, oh man, I'm not that anymore. I wouldn't call myself fat. I'm not even chubby, but I'm not that chiseled. That is what I'm working my butt off to get back to. Summer is right around the corner. I'm going to be doing a fitness-related video series, maybe at the BitBlock, maybe at the second channel. I have to decide what it fits in. We Fit will be involved with it, so it might fit here at the BitBlock, so we'll see. But I am working very hard to get that old Joshy body back, and once I do, fantastico. Basically, I have to. If I'm going to wear that Zero suit, I need to get that body back. So that's what I've been working really hard. I've been doing a lot of stuff lately. I've been crazy busy. I've been working on repairing the BitBlock's channel, continuing to make it grow, and it's working really well. I'm bracing myself for Switch launch coverage. I am working on 3 effing projects behind the scenes. I'm working out like crazy. And you know what's funny? I love it. I love being this busy. I love doing so many things. I find that when you're not busy, that's when you're depressed, that's when you're lazy. But when you kick yourself in the ass and you go out there and you do stuff, man, life is pretty damn good. So, I think that's about everything I wanted to talk about. I can't think of anything else. I talked about c2e2, talked about all the Nintendo Switch stuff, talked about how I'm making those really cool Switch carrying cases. Again, I wish I had it to show you. I don't have it here. But, yeah, I think I mentioned that I'm going to be switching my style channel over. Did I? I don't even remember. I can't remember what I'm talking about. So really quickly, in case I mentioned it, ignore this. But I have a second channel called JT Style. It's all about style-related stuff. I don't think I mentioned this. But I'm going to be converting my second channel into being a channel that's all about me and not just style. There will still be a whole bunch of style-related videos. I'll be showing you guys my shoe collection, and I'll be showing you just tons of stuff like that, tons of style videos. But there will also be vlogs from theme parks, vlogs from like C2E2, daily vlogs, just like me going out and going for a jog or something, or just whatever. I kind of want just a Josh channel on YouTube. And instead of making a third channel, I think it just makes more sense to convert the style channel into just being an all-around Josh channel. Like I said, though, it will still very much have a lot of style-related videos. I feel like I might have mentioned this. I don't know. My brain, there's not much of a brain underneath all this blonde hair. So, yeah. Better. There we go. No. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Holy crap. There we go. I am very excited for the Switch launching. Hopefully you are excited to see what kind of content is coming up here at the BitBlock. Thank you guys so much for your amazing support. I genuinely mean that. I know a lot of people say that, and a lot of people mean it here on YouTube. But I am so aware of the fact that without you guys and your amazing support, you're coming back, watching the videos, leaving the nice comments, or leaving whatever kind of comments, I wouldn't be able to do this. So thank you. Stay tuned. Lots of great stuff coming up. That is it from me. I'm going to jump in the shower, and then I'm going to probably have some fruit. Going to get some strawberries and eat them up. See you guys later.